Hey, hi, this is Varsha, and again, welcome to the QA. So, in this today's session, I'm going to tell you about the scenario-based question of manual testing, which is mostly asked in this month. It's frequently asking again and again this Selenium interview or manual testing interviews question. So, I bring up this question in this session, and that's really a scenario-based question basically. So, the scenario is little bit tricky, so I just wrote in the paragraph mode so you will understand properly, and then we'll go to the answer side. Okay. So let's talk about the scenario, and let's try to understand this scenario first so we can understand, then we can try to put some approaches, try to put some testing approaches to get the answer. Okay, so the question is, if there is a four modules, module A, module B, module C, and module D, and each module having 100 test case, so total count of test cases is 400. Okay, in some project there is a four modules and each module is having 100 test case, so total count of test case is 400, and you got a P2 defect just 2 days before of the release, and you have release after 2 days, and you got the defect, the priority of defect is 2. So basically you got the priority to defect just 2 days, 2 days before of the release, and post fix that issue you have to perform regression to give QA sign off for the release. And after getting your after you got the fixed build, you done the retesting and check that defect is working fine or not. But for this release readiness, you have to perform some regression. So what is the problem here? Like, but you don't have much time to execute all four test cases in 2 days, since these all 400 test cases are manual test cases, and it's really not possible like you can execute all the 400 test cases in 2 days. Okay, so at this point of time you discussed with client, and client suggested you like you can pick up any 250 test cases. Okay, like, so at this point of time your client asked you to pick any 250 test cases to complete your regression. But what are the 250 test case you will be picking up? Like, there is a 400 test case and you have to pick only 250 test cases. So how you can decide like this many test cases I have to select? I can't select from the top level, like these are the from top level, like top 250 test cases I can pick up, and I can just identify like whether this functionality is working fine or not. So this is not a correct solution. We have to use some testing approaches, some testing techniques to resolve this scenario. So let me bring my answer here. What answer I got basically? So answer is like, pick all P0, P1, P2, and P3 test cases. Basically what happened, like whenever we are writing the test cases, we are defining the priority of the test case. Like the test case priority is P0, P1, P2, or P3, and the priority is starting from the critical level. Okay, so the most critical test case priority is P0, and then it's based on the levels. So we'll pick up these test cases, and second thing is ignore all cosmetic and UI related test cases, that is P0 and P5. Like sometimes on the website, like there is some test cases related to button text should be there, button color should be there, text field like that, like this, and this look and feel kind of test cases that are the cosmetic test cases basically. So we are excluding them test cases, we are ignoring the test cases for this particular scenario. And the third point is, pick highly risk test case if any test cases are there. So in some suits, people or like QA lead or QA manager basically defining few set of test cases which is always failing, or which is defining some critical functionality of the test cases. So if that kind of test cases you have in your suit, so you can pick up those. And the last one is, include all the test cases which is related to the functionality on which we got the defect. Okay, so let's understand, like there is one calculator program and you got the defect in addition functionality, and in this addition functionality you have many test cases, and you will walk through all the four modules. So basically you have to go to all four modules, all ABCD four modules, and check like what modules containing that additional functionality related test cases, and you have to pick up those test cases. And once you pick all the test cases related to the additional functionality from just out of 4 modules, definitely it will complete, or it will give you a confidence to give a sign off for this regression. Okay, so this all 4 points are really important when you are involving in your answer while you are sitting in the interview. So that is really impactful, and that will cover all the test cases which you have to pick up basically. Okay, so I hope like this approaches and this tricks, this answer is helpful for you, and you got the proper solution for this scenario based question. And please be prepared, it's really asking again and again in this month. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, and if you like it, then please give a big thumbs up, and if you are new on this channel, then please subscribe it. Thanks. Let's see you in my next lecture. Bye bye.